You guys, this is a bag. I mean, like, this is a bag. So this is the Peak Design Roller Pro carry-on, which we've been testing out a little bit. We got our hands on an early sample before it launched because it just launched like last week, depending on when we publish this video. Brand new. We actually just did a comparison between this bag and a Pelican case bag because they're both kind of designed with photographers in mind, but this bag has so much going on that we decided it needed its own dedicated review so we could just really go through all of the features and fits and what it's good for and all that. So let's dive in. First of all, just to get it right out of the way, this is not a budget carry-on, okay? $600 this bag is. It's very expensive. So this is not going to be for everybody. This is more designed for really frequent travelers, photographers who travel with their gear, people who really appreciate and have the budget for solid, well-designed luggage that's going to make their lives easier. So frequent travelers, those types of people. But let's get into what makes this bag so great. So if you've been around here for a while, you know we're big fans of Peak Design. Like, they're really good at making gear not just for photographers doing photography, but for travelers in general and people who like to be outside who may or may not be bringing their camera equipment along. And that's a really big deal because a lot of photography bags are geared way more toward photographers and professionals who have tons of equipment than they are for people who might just sometimes bring camera equipment or might just sometimes want to film something while they're out in the wild or traveling or whatever. Peak Design does a really good job of creating things that are for both without seeming like their stuff is overbuilt or over-designed or too bulky. Yeah, it's going to be like bigger and heavier than your general lightweight carry-on or something like that. But overall, their stuff is really versatile and we like a lot of it. We have tons of their bags, their slings, their outdoor line. So we were really excited to try out this roller bag because we travel a lot, sometimes with camera equipment, sometimes not. But when we do travel, a lot of times it involves multiple airports, carrying a lot of stuff through it, and frequently we just don't want to do the duffel thing or a backpack. Like, we want some weight to be off of our shoulders so that we can carry heavy equipment with ease. That's where this comes in. But let's get into it. First of all, we traveled a couple places with this and we really like it. First of all, the wheels. Now, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the caster type, you know, like the 4-wheel system. It generally takes up a little more room than just the 2-wheel setup on carry-on luggage. And it doesn't stay put if you're on like a ramp or something. You have to hang on to your bag because it will roll away on you. But these casters are so nice. They're very smooth, smoothest of any we've ever tested. They're very well engineered. They're also very quiet, which is awesome. Love that about them. But let's talk about some other features here. We've got the telescoping handle back here, which the cool thing about this is that, you know how a lot of carry-on bags, you get a lot of wiggle in that handle? This one does it a lot less. There's still a little bit there, so, you know, don't expect magic. But it is carbon fiber, so it's light and it's strong and it wiggles a lot less, but it's also super duper thin, which means, and we'll see this when we get inside the bag, but that means that the handle, when it is put away inside of the bag, takes up a lot less space inside the inner compartment, which means there's more space for gear and clothing, which is always what you want in a carry-on. I've almost never carried a bag with me onto an airplane and thought, you know what I need? Less space. It's never happened. All right. So what else does this bag have? Well, it comes with this handy dandy little luggage tag, which, okay, fine, whatever. It's nice to have a little integrated thing. That's not really a big selling point to me. I can put my own luggage tag on it with my name or whatever, but it's nice that it's there. It's integrated. It's pretty. It's removable. You can do what you want with it. It has these super durable, sturdy handles on every side of the bag. We got one here. We got one on the top. We got one on this side. Yep, there's even one on the bottom. So no matter where you're shoving this bag or grabbing it from, you've got a sturdy handle to pull it in and out, which is awesome. You've also got a lot of these tiny little loops here. I forget what Peak Design calls them, but something loop, whatever, they're attachment points, which means you can attach stuff to the outside of the bag really easily if you need to, say, strap your tripod onto some of these points, or I put actually my Peak Design wash bag with my toiletry case. I strapped it to the top here, so it was really easy to carry between, say, the car and the hotel room. I found them very handy. We also have lockable zippers. They have little tiny loops on them here where you can put your own little padlock through those loops to lock them up. And yeah, that pretty much covers the exterior features, but there are way more on the inside. So let's get started on that, starting with the pockets. I'm just gonna lay this down real quick. Okay, let's turn it around where you can see it. So we've got what looks like, obviously here, several zippers. So one of them is actually an expansion zipper. You can unzip it all the way around the bag, and it gives you like another inch or two of space, so you can add a little extra. If, say, you're traveling on a larger airplane, you need a little extra space for all the souvenirs you're bringing back, that sort of thing. Or you can zip it up like it is now, keep it compressed a bit, it'll fit better in those smaller overhead bins, and keep your stuff from knocking around too much if it's not totally full. Then you have this front pocket. Now, I love a front pocket, like an accessory pocket on a piece of luggage. I want an easy place to be able to get in and out of some necessities like snacks or charging cables for my phone, but this goes above and beyond. So you have the thing here, and there's a nice little magnet here that kind of keeps this little compartment almost a secret, I guess we'll say. But you've got some little pockets here, including with a removable key clip, which is nice. Two little pockets there, and then an accessory pocket here. But if you flip this down, this is a laptop pocket. So this will fit a pretty good size laptop. I think at least a 17-inch. So my MacBook Pro fit in there, no problem. That's super cool. Love it. So I love that because we almost always travel with our laptops, and it's really nice to have the option to not have to bring an extra backpack with a laptop sleeve if we don't want to. It's nice to be able to just slide your laptop into the top of your carry-on, and this is a nice padded front section, by the way, to protect it, keep it safe. I just really appreciate that in a bag. Let's move to the inside. And this opens, I want to say, what do they call this? A butterfly opening? Not where it opens like this, but it opens like this. I don't know. Butterfly, clamshell, it opens like this. But the beauty of this opening, it stays open. Like, what? I know it may seem like a little thing, but if you travel often, you know how annoying it can be to have that floppy lid that just like way off onto the side or the bottom or whatever. You have to find a wall to prop it up against if your hotel doesn't have one of those folding suitcase things. And if your suitcase does open like this, a lot of times it won't fit on those suitcase stands. So there's that. But honestly, this just also makes it way easier to pack and unpack because it's all right here. Nothing's hanging sideways or upside down. You can get into all of the pockets on the lid. You can get into the full compartment here. There's no restrictions. You need less space. Like if you're digging through it in the airport, you're not taking up as much space. If you're in a TSA situation, this I just really like. These are removable and adjustable. So if you do want it to open up a little bit more, you can make it do that. You do have to finagle a bit with it. So like you can adjust them so it opens more, it opens less. It's totally up to you. You can take them off completely. All right, but what else is inside here? Let's talk about it. In addition to these nice little cables, we have a bungee system here that can kind of be rerouted and organized sort of however you want, because you can untie it from its security point here, but it's got a little pinch bungee lock, so you can tighten it, loosen it, whatever you need. And then these nice little bungee hooks, so you can pull it across. If you just want it on half, you can, do that, tighten it up here. If you want it across both sides, you got two bungee hooks. It's not compressive, I'll say, so if you really overpacked, you're still gonna have a problem. These aren't gonna help you that much, like a rigid sort of webbing type strap with hook and loop or something like that. But it does sort of help keep everything in place, which I found helpful when I was packing things like puffy jackets, which didn't fit as well, say, in my packing cube, or I wanted to be loose so they could like fill in the gaps, you know, but it kept them in place so they weren't just flopping around the whole inside of the compartment. Now, you also have all of these zippers here, which is really nice. They're kind of see-through, so you can tell what's in there without having to open them, which I really appreciate. You can see if, say, you've got your power cables in here, you've got extra batteries in here, maybe you have some headbands or like a hat or something in one of these, but in addition to this, you can unzip this whole thing. And I will say, if I'm nitpicking here, these do get in the way a little bit of the zippers. Not that much though. It's very minor. But if I have to nitpick. So this, you can just flop down like this and you have another storage compartment, which I found really helpful for like a large packable wide brim hat. So I just shoved that in there and had some accessories. But if you have other sort of flattish things, that's super helpful. You can also, if this is mostly empty or just filled with soft stuff, roll it up and then clip it in place like so, if you don't need that. So that's kind of a nice feature. In addition to all that, you have actually a super secret little AirTag pocket right here. So if you use an AirTag to track your luggage, that's there. That's fine, whatever. I don't have an AirTag. I use a very different device. I actually use a Nog luggage tracker, which I really like and clips onto the outside, and is also a luggage tag with a scannable QR code with like my name and phone number on it. I also have like a credit card size one. So, you know, this is fine. If you're an AirTag fan, there you go. It's great for you. I don't care about this. Other things in here, if you lift this up, you've got another little secret compartment here, which is Velcro closure, and it's just big enough for a passport or two, or maybe a little bit of cash, things like that. But because it's sort of tucked under there and hidden, nobody really knows it's there but you. So you can put some stuff there, feel a little bit better about security there, and that's sort of that compartment, which all really great stuff. Now, inside the compartment is really great. I actually prefer a luggage style that opens like this as opposed to the half and half like clamshell where you only have a shallow compartment on each side. I prefer one large one. Now, it just feels like it adds more packing versatility to me. So I really like that about it. But on top of that, it's got these nice little fabric loops that you can actually tuck away inside this felt lining to get out of the way. But those function to connect the camera cubes securely into the bag so they don't fall out. So this is the extra large camera cube, which they made, I believe, specifically for this rolling carry-on because it fits perfectly. You don't even need to open the compression zipper in order to make it fit. It just fits in there and offers tons of room for your lenses, camera equipment, drones, you name it. There's so much space in here. Now, I will say about the clips, when it comes to clipping, especially this one in, they don't feel entirely necessary because this does take up the entire interior compartment, but they're also very difficult to clip in because you've got very little room here. So they come with the clips. I'm not sure I'm ever going to bother with them. I think the only time you would have an issue where you might worry about this coming just loose is if you're, I don't know, chucking it around partially open. Why would you do that? So clips maybe not necessary for this one. Maybe if you're using one of the smaller cubes because they do fit too. Ta-da! I think this is actually the medium or smedium. Anyway, this one does fit in sideways pretty well. There's a little bit of room left over, but you can clip it in place again with a little bit of difficulty, but it can be done. But you fit something like this in here. You still have your smaller camera cube, depending on whichever way you want to kind of orientate it here. So you still have room for your camera equipment plus some clothes or what have you. And that includes if you pack in Peak Designs packing cubes. Like these. Got them. These are the ultra light ones. So yeah, you can just cram them all in there. They fit beautifully, and there's still room left over. Let's see, how did I have this the last time I used it? I was carrying my camera equipment separately because I needed a full carry-on. It was probably in a Peak Design travel bag. But yeah, I had plenty of space for all of my things in this bag with some left over. And part of the reason this bag feels like there's so much room in it is, like I said, those telescoping handles that are really, really thin, so they take up a lot less room. I mean, like, they're maybe half an inch raised off of the floor, maybe, like maximum, which is quite a bit different than most other rolling carry-ons with telescoping handles. So that's pretty great. We're really maximizing the interior space here, which I appreciate. As for sustainability, this bag has got some serious cred. I mean, Peak Design is a 1% for the Planet member. They're certified climate neutral. In fact, they're a founding member of Climate Neutral. They're B Corp certified. These are all really solid certifications that shows Peak Design's commitment to making more sustainable products and just being a sustainable company. The bag is also PFAS free, made of recycled materials, is partially solution dyed, and is Blue Sign approved. So yeah, there's a lot going on here that you can feel good about. Also, it's stupid freaking durable, and Peak Design has a lifetime warranty on all of their products. So if something does go wrong, they will fix it. Suddenly that price tag makes a little more sense, right? Buy once, cry once, as they say. So that is the Peak Design Roller Pro carry-on bag. I will not be surprised if they decide to make a full-size checked luggage version of this in the future, honestly. As a frequent traveler, I really like this bag. I think it's gonna probably become my go-to rolling carry-on. It's just so versatile. It's good for everything from personal travel to professional travel when I'm bringing, lots of camera equipment with me, my laptop, etc. And it's just spacious. It has all of the features and the bells and whistles that I want. It's easy to use. I have very little gripes with this bag. I mean, maybe other than the price, which, is only going to be worth it for probably professional photographers and extremely frequent travelers. But if that's you, you're really gonna like this bag. I can almost guarantee it. We'll obviously drop a link to the Peak Design Roller Pro carry-on in the description so you can check it out. Feel free to go watch that video comparing it to the Pelican ATX 22 carry-on as well. And then, subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming reviews and destination guides, because we got some traveling to do this summer. Then get out there, however you like to travel, and wander on. Maybe with this bag. It's really nice.